Well, good morning, everybody. Smokebox News, cooks, and reviews coming at you. Heading to work. Oh, y'all check this out. Gotta love that. First thing in the morning. Look, Mom, no hands. Oh no. Hope everybody's doing well. I don't know how many people's up this early in the morning. Hopefully a lot of you are going to church and ain't going to work like I am this morning. I do my church on Sundays now. Y'all want to check out, anybody wants to check out a great pastor, a to the Bible pastor, an in your face pastor? No, he ain't in your face like that, but I mean, he's 100% either you believe the Bible or you don't type of pastor. Dean Oldham, Fire and Grace Church out of Alabama. He's on every Sunday. Good morning to you, my brother, pissed off Marine. How are you? I had to put my glasses on. Make sure I'm talking to you. How you doing this morning? I hope you're doing well. Heading to work. Hang some lights today, and I got a big. If y'all want to watch, I'm gonna let y'all watch. I'm gonna show y'all how to install a LED light. I never did get to finish the other day when my battery went dead. And I also got a big gas-powered saw, big cutting saw. I'll cut a big hunk of steel out the floor. I might want to watch that. That's good. I'm glad you're doing good, my friend. A little chilly here where I'm at this morning. Of course, you know what they say, if you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes. They're going to manipulate it somehow and change it for you. Anyway, hope everybody's having a good Sunday. For the ones who are heading off to church, I hope y'all have a great day. And for the ones who are hanging out, watching the football game, I hope y'all hope your team wins. So if I got two friends on here, one of you vote for one team, one of you vote for the other, I don't know how that's going to work, but I hope both of your team wins. Anyway, I just hope everybody's doing well. Looks like ain't many people up yet this morning, or maybe y'all hadn't got my notifications. Hey, I did a cooking video last night, Marine, if you want to check that out. I made a homemade Filipino lumpia. It's like an egg roll, but it has meat in it. Where most egg rolls don't. It's the Filipino egg rolls that have the meat in it. I made a version of that. And I also made homemade sweet and sour sauce. Now, I will say this. I meant to tell people last night. 1/3 of a cup of the rice vinegar, you know, you might want to cut that in half to start with and then add as you go. That's how I like it, which is really good and sweet and soury. But I have had a couple people comment on that and say, hey, you know, it's a little bit more vinegar than I like. Well, okay. And I cut it back. And I meant to say that last night, but this is how I like it. And so that's generally how I tell you guys. Let's see, is this the right place? Nope. Sorry, I'm going. But anyway, if you want to check that out, it's really good. It's something fast too, something you can make within minutes, and you can make a bunch of them for little parties and stuff. It goes a long way. It fills you up. And so anyway, all right. Let's see. Oh. All right. This other lot. Getting ready to be summertime. Grass gonna start growing. Alright. Fred's backing in right now over there. Brother working in. Alright, I'm gonna get you set up on the tripod. I'll tell you what, give me a minute. I'm gonna set you up. setting up, getting you a little view or something. Let me see. Give me just a minute. I'm gonna set you up right here. I'm gonna go turn the alarm off, so that way we can set the alarm off and get the popo here. Because they come here sometimes just for the heck of it. At this same store one day, at the end of the day, at the end of a 10-hour shift, and I'll show you the wreck I got into. The van over there got wrecked. Somebody plowed in the front of me. But after a 10-hour shift, I got put in handcuffs. I refused the ID. I said, dude, I'm on my job. You better let me go. Anyway, they ended up unhandcuffing me, and I was going down to make a big old stink about it, but I got hit head on. And so I didn't make it to go deal with it, and I was injured. So I was laid up for a few days because, again, I got hit head on. I'm going to walk over there and show you the van. Hold on, I'll do that right now. So, yeah, so I was mad because they came up, and here's how it went. And if it would have went different, if they would have did different, I would have did different. But it was morning, Fred. I ain't going to get you on film, don't worry. But I am live streaming. So I'm just going to show them the van. See right here? I got hit head on in this van because the popo. If they wouldn't have been here, I would have been able to leave when I wanted to. Now I got to get a quarter panel for this van, so we just brought this one back out of hiding. I mean, it's been fine, ain't nothing wrong with it. It runs. I had to get the front end fixed and all that stuff, but it runs really good. But Fred's other work van, that Fred has, is got transmission problems, so we brought that one out. I'm gonna go down and get a quarter panel and the windshield. I've been meaning to do it, so I keep that one for backup. But anyway, so here's what happened. So anyway, so what they did was I walk around here, shoot, excuse me. So what they did was they parked back here. Because they thought they was gonna catch somebody doing something. So they parked back here, and then they walked around the corner right here, and you know, it was 7:45 at night. We've been here for 10 hours. Busting up cement. See, I poured this piece of sidewalk right here. Okay, so we was chipping up all this right here. So we was chipping up concrete and pouring concrete and mixing concrete all day. All right. And anyway, so we was tired. I also hung that light right there. See that light on the building? And that one right there. And so I had my van parked right here with the trailer right behind it. And I guess somebody called them and said there was somebody on the building with a ladder. Well, yeah, I was putting the light on. But the keys to the building was in the door because we was locking up. We was getting ready to go. So here's the keys to the building. They was hanging in the door. So if they would have investigated, you know, they would have seen I wasn't doing nothing wrong. Keys was hanging in the door just like that. So anyway, these jacklegs walk around the corner from over there. They come walking up. Now, I was bending down grabbing something, so I didn't see them until they got just about 8-9 feet away from me. I was putting stuff in the back of the trailer. And so they come up, and they took me by surprise because, again, they walked around. They didn't drive up. So I knew right when they did that they was up to no good, like always. And so two of them walk up. The first one, which was the sergeant, believe it or not, says, hey, how you doing? I said, I'm fantastic. I'm doing fantastic. How you doing? He said, I'm doing good. He said, what are you doing? I said, I'm working. What are you doing? And the second guy, and then he goes, no, then still the sergeant, he goes, you got some ID? I said, I'm not showing you no ID. I haven't done nothing wrong. Second guy, instantly, right when I said that, bam, put your hands behind your back. And so he grabs my arm, and I'm not going to resist. I'm not going to let him shoot me and kill me. This is where they shot and killed Walter Scott, okay? Shot him 9 times in the back running, okay? So I'm not going to get shot and killed. So I let him put me in handcuffs the whole time, telling him, you know, what are you detaining me for? I said, oh, you're arresting me? He goes, no, I'm detaining you. I said, for what? For what law? And what law am I breaking? He goes, and he couldn't tell me. He didn't have a law. He goes, well, we got a call that there was a ladder on the side of the building. I said, there was. That's against the law? I didn't know that. Can you show me the penal code where the law says I can't have a ladder against the building? Well, and the door, now this orange door is wide open, right? There ain't no tires in the trailer. It ain't like we loading up tires or anything like that. We working. It's obvious. I got Josh with me. It's obvious we working, right? And so, um, anyway, he he I'm going off. He's like, you got, I want to see your ID. What's your name? I said, I'm not IDing. I said, this is my job, dude. I said, look, you didn't investigate. I said, I started going off on him a little bit. I said, you're dumb. You're a tyrant. You're this, that, and other. You don't know law. You swore an oath to uphold the Constitution, which you know nothing about. And he was going, oh, just hush. I said, I ain't hushing, dude. You violating my rights right now. I said, you can make no mistake, dude. I said, listen. I said, I ain't some broke worker. I said, I hope you know that I own the company that's working here, okay? That's doing the work here. I own it. I said, I'm not broke. I said, and happen to have about 10 lawyers. I said, and I know you're going to think that I'm just making that up, but I'm not. I got about 10 lawyers on my client list. I said, and make no mistake, this ain't over. And so anyway, I said, you need to uncuff me. And then I said, and he was like, I had every right to cuff you. I said, no, you didn't. I said, you didn't even investigate. I said, matter of fact, if you'd had a conversation with me, I said, I'm not IDing. I hadn't broken any law. Why would I ID? And before, you wouldn't even have a conversation with me. I didn't bow up. I wasn't doing nothing wrong. I said, you threw me in handcuffs like an animal. I said, so that's where you made your mistake. And I said, I'm going to sue, dude. I said, you just don't even know. And he was like, all right, that's fine. Well, so he's like, what's your name? And I will not. I said, I'm not IDing, dude. It ain't going to happen. I'm not going to ID. He goes, well, we can just take you to jail and fingerprint you. And I said, well, that would work if my fingerprints was on file, like they wasn't. But of course they are. But I said, he didn't know that. I said, that would work if they was on file. So you can take me down. You can kidnap me and take me down all you want and run my fingerprints all day long. They ain't coming back to nothing. So, the longer you kidnap me and let me sit there, the bigger my lawsuit goes. We're going on and on. Finally, he realizes that he's done wrong. And I said, you need to call your sergeant. And that first guy that spoke to me that said, how you doing and all that, I said, he said, I am the sergeant. I said, you are the sergeant and you let him put me in handcuffs? He was like, yeah, because you said you wouldn't ID. I said, so what law had I broke at that time for you to even ID me? And they were standing there thinking, well, it looks suspicious with a ladder on the side. I said, well, no, suspicion is not a crime. Okay? I said, so you put me in handcuffs for a non-crime. I said, no, he got butthurt. I said, so you need to call your boss out here. And so he was like, all right. And then they let me out of my cuffs. I never pulled my wallet out, never ID'd. Right? So now I know I'm sure they probably called the tag or whatever in, whatever they do. And, but anyway, so, long story, finally I left. And when I left, because I left late, okay, because of them, I went down this road down here and I went to my mom's, where y'all know where I live. And I went and took her a little bit of groceries and a couple things and dropped it off at her house because there's a grocery store near. And I dropped her a few things off, about $20 worth of groceries. And then I left. And when I left, I got plowed into in the front by a drunk driver. Go in here and turn this alarm off. Boy. And it messed me up pretty bad. It tore up the front of my van. They had to rebuild the front end, and it still ain't perfect. I mean, it's still wear the tires out because they ain't 100%, but it's a good backup work, man. Now, it's got a little bit of transmission problems too, but we've worked on it, and well, what we did was we took it and drained all the fluid and stuff out and put a new filter in, and we put that slip stuff in. See, this is the big piece of steel I'm gonna be cutting out right there. See that? Look at that. So I'm gonna take one of those power saws that's got a motor on it, a gas powered saw with a steel blade on it, and cut this back. What we're trying to do for safety is getting these racks right here that you could walk up. It's got handrails on it and all, because right now they was using ladders and stuff like that, and it's just not that safe. Not that people got hurt or anything, but it's just more difficult to move that stuff around too. I guess I probably should cut that one out too, I reckon. Mike can unbolt that one from the floor though. But yeah, so they climb up these right, and they got handrails on it. It's just safer, and then they can hand down the tires. And so they got another one coming for this row, but these pieces of steel are in the way. So I'm gonna get them up. That's what I'm doing here today. And then uh, Fred's in the back right now taking down some old lights, and I'm gonna go hang them. So I gotta get a water hose out, and in case of old, fire, I'm gonna have a water hose and a fire extinguisher. I'm gonna have both, because you never know. But I'm gonna look. Probably be easier. See if I can unbolt this one. I know I can. I think that other one can unbolt, come right up, but this one here, you really kind of want to keep it wood sitting on top of it. So I just need to cut it off so they can roll the thing there. But anyway, that's what I'm doing. How many people I got in the house? Got any more people here? Oh yeah, got a couple people here. Let me say good morning. Y'all bear with me a little bit. See these at the sorry. These are the LEDs that I installed last week. They're bright, huh? And if y'all remember, I rewired and moved these electrical. This is the aftermath. I showed y'all what I was doing, what I was here to do to fix the boxes. So now that box is repaired, and if y'all remember, or you can go back and look at the other video, all these pipes and all was jiggling and wiggling around. See, I got them in there fast and good now. There, and then you go across here. And it's just they're busy, and they get in here and they got a lot of stuff and gets banged around a little bit, but it's okay. Now see, I got real good strong wood screws in there, and I put some, because these boxes get hit and they get tore open, so I put some good self-tapping screws and holding that shut. And you see I got it all wrung out real good. And if y'all remember right there, it had a ballast hanging down. And see, I put that, instead I took that old light out, all them old nasty wires that had the ballast hanging out right there. I just put them in a junction box right there, wired it all in. And so did that. Wired in that junction box right there, and ran that wire, drilled some holes through there to come over here and power this. That junction box up there, which I got a cap for. Right there. Alright, you can say hi to a few people. David Bradshaw, how you doing this morning? My brother, just pissed off right there. Russia got a few in the house, but not many in the chat. Or at least y'all watching. So anyway, I still got to wire in that plug and that plug that's down there. I got to wire that in. But I'm going to get started. But anyway, so if y'all want to watch a big piece of steel get cut, hang out for a little bit. I am going to sit it down for a minute. I got to go get prepared, and I only got one hand, but I'll put y'all in a tripod, and I'll get y'all sat somewhere. Let's see. That ain't what I'm gonna leave you to look at, but hold on. I'm trying to get this stupid camera system going. There we go. All right. Let me sit y'all. I'll sit y'all right here. All right. Give me just a minute. I'm gonna go get some tools. Ooh, gross. Look, somebody left their lunch. That's funny. Smell like barbecue. All right, I'll be right back. Now let me do say this, because I'm only anti-bad cop. I'm not anti-cop. If the cops would have, I want them to protect this place. Don't get me wrong. I love the people who own this place. Don't get me wrong. But if they would have came to me and said, "Hey," if they would have finished the conversation, what happened was when he said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm working. What are you doing?" That pissed him off. Okay, and it really did. The whole demeanor changed. And it was like, "You got some ID?" Well, why? I haven't broken the law. And so I just wanted to have that conversation. And then I would have never still ID'd, but I could have proved that I had right to be here by saying, well, number one, there's the keys in the door. Okay. Number two, I can show you credit cards that I have in my pocket with the name of this building on it, to like Lowe's is one, a Visa is another. So, I'm not going to show you my ID, but I can show you that I have things shows that I belong here. Okay. And so, and he was like, well, because it was on a Sunday, just like today. He's like, well, what I know about this place, because they're uh, Christians, and they close on Sunday, and they go to church and stuff. And so he's like, what I know about these people, they wouldn't be working on Sunday. I said, well, then you don't know much about them. I said, because when you have to, like in situations where they'll have 20 employees here and 100 customers during the week all day long doing tires and brakes and everything else. I said, then sometimes you have to come in to get a lot done. You can't be in their way and they can't be in yours. You don't want to be tripping over them and they don't want to be tripping over you. Okay? And I said, but no, you didn't investigate. You just want to rat. You don't put people in handcuffs, show that authority, because you got that clown suit and that little tin badge and that gun and I know y'all will shoot and kill me. That's why I didn't even try to resist, because make no mistake, Walter Scott's proof of that. Oh, come on. I said, oh, come on. Y'all try to take up for that clown. I said, the people that first showed up, I said, the people that first showed up tried to take up for him. Man, they lied and everything else. I said, he picked up the taser, walked over to the body, and dropped it off by the body. On video. He didn't know he was being videoed. He was trying to say that the guy grabbed his taser and tried to tase him. Still wouldn't make no sense of why he shot him in the back. Well, anyway, if they would have came here and acted correct, I would have acted correct. I would have said, well, look, I can prove I'm not going to ID because I don't have to. You're not going to run me through David just because you want to. But I will prove that I can be here. And so anyway, I would have. But they didn't go that route. See, they automatically, right when you show that you have a little bit of knowledge, that you don't, that you have some rights, they want to show you that you don't have no rights. Right off the rip. Right off the rip, they want to show you no rights. No, I know you think you have the Constitution on your side, but we don't care about the Constitution. I know it's a word. I don't know what it means. I know that for some reason I put my hand on the Bible and raised my other hand and swore an oath to it. I still don't know what it is or what it means. Anyway, let me run this ladder around the Fred. And then, I was bringing it to you. I just had to, I had to get it. I ain't got you on camera, don't worry. Yeah, it's 10 foot. If not, I got 8 footer. You want me to get the 8 footer out?
Let's try this.
Okay. Yeah, Fred likes the First and Second Amendment, but he ain't about being on here and getting beat up by no cops because of me. So he's like, don't get me on film. Don't get me on film. I'm like, don't worry. I mean, he don't really say it like that. Just one time. He's never said anything but one time. I asked him in the beginning. I said, how you feel about being on camera? He said, I would rather not, because I don't, if I'm in the video and then I get pulled over, I don't want them to hassle me, because he said, I'm all about the First Amendment and all that, but I don't want to be hassled. That's not my thing. I said, okay. And I love everybody, and that's your wish, and your wish is my command. So anyway, I'm gonna move these tires and I'm gonna get it cutting. I gotta get the water hose set up in case of a fire, because this is a shop. This used to be a mechanic shop too, so you never know what's down here. That might catch fire. And the rubber tires, you know, that's petroleum to begin with. So sparks gonna be flying. Bear with me just a second. I'm gonna be hooking up a hose and getting the power cutter. I'll tell you what, we'll go ahead and sit this down here. That way, good morning, whoever's coming in. I'm getting set up. Y'all bear with me. This is, y'all see that? That's the big piece of steel I'm getting ready to cut. So I'll let y'all focus. Yeah, see, it's in the way. It's going to be in the way of the that rolling ladder. Yeah, I thought we might could just pull it up. Yeah, I thought, but I don't have a big.
Use the air. They must have something.
Not that big. And see, that's like an Allen wrench. We'd have to have a big Allen wrench, or you know what I was thinking that might fit down in there, like the head of a socket. Because see, we can just bring the wood, a couple pieces of wood back here to hold this up because it's sitting on top, which that won't matter.
Yeah, just marry one up to
Right,
it.
exactly.
Yeah.
Well, it'd have to be welded.
I mean, is that the only bolt? Something
I
here.
think there's one in the middle right
There's
there
one.
too. And then see, there's like 8 of them right here on top. So I don't know if that, you know, I really don't know. But we can try it, dude. I'd rather try
I would
that.
put the air on and
But
try
see-
to, if you could find a.
But see, you'd also have to get all of this up.
Yeah,
how
I
far
think
does that
this.
go
I
over?
think this is.
Well, that just moves around, right?
Afraid to get hit by a
Ain't that
rock.
one of those slides? Yeah, you better watch out for that.
I mean, there might be a bolt here somewhere.
Well, I mean, what does it fit here? Take some. I don't want you to
There's
put
a
your hand
pan
down
like
there.
here, you know what I mean? There's like a pan under here.
Okay. So we would have to cut it anyway, right?
What is it, like a giant sawzall? Or is it like a
No,
circle?
it's a
Like a circular saw.
Yeah, like a motorized one, gas powered one. So I'm gonna bring the water hose in here and have it ready, and you know we got fire extinguishers I want to have around too, because you know different fires. But I mean, if we could pull it up,
Yeah, I would
I'd
try.
rather try that.
I would try that
Yeah,
first.
put the
It
vice
might
grips
snap
on.
on you, but
Well, if it does, I got the saw. Be careful of that. So.
if you could find something here, use the impact.
Yeah, I agree. Let's try that. See if this will fit down in that head. You know, if we clean that dirt out, you know, inside the hot, that ain't good.
Oh, and this
on
thing?
the bolt. Yeah. We can
Nah, well, nah, I think it'll just strip it.
Okay. Yeah, see, and I don't have a real big one like that. Okay, I might have that one big toolbox, but see, we might be able to get a big crescent wrench. But see, I didn't promise my viewers I was gonna cut some steel.
And you ought to work harder.
I'm just playing. But let's see if any of these will fit. How about this? Does that fit on that bolt right here? No, that's too big. I mean, that's too big.
I doubt it.
I think I got that big steel one in the back.
Well, I don't know if we can get it on there.
Yeah. Let me see let me look at that toolbox.
What is this in here?
Yeah, all right, in there. Let me look at my toolbox. That one I got, you know.
down inside it. It is?
It looks too small.
Okay.
If you got one a little bigger, you can get this one. You know? Then maybe if you had one bigger, you could probably get this one.
Yeah.
And then maybe just cut this across. Like that. And we'll figure out how to get it out, you know?
Yeah.
That's gonna tear up that thing. That's hard steel, you know?
Oh, no, I got it too late.
I need one a little bit.
Yeah,
Big.
they, I don't think
What
we
is
have
this?
those. I don't think we're on the big one, truthfully, only because we're tired of it.
They must come across like giant tires, though, no? Ah, that's my freaking glasses.
Let's open that door too, because this is two-stroke. Fill up the smoke. Huh?
You know those big breaker bars? They got any of those with them?
This ain't a mechanic. Oh, and the mechanic shop's in the back, so we'll have to go in here. There's the key.
Oh,
Oh yeah, yeah. You can look over there. Yeah, there's a.
yeah? You want to see that back?
No. That's right. That's a lot to do. But I can open up the back too. I can give you the keys back. Ready to start cutting, y'all. Oh no, I'm about to get it. I was telling them. Yeah, if you got one of those paper masks, I'd rather not wear that other than that. I don't know. I'll wear my big mask. Safety first, y'all. Mask, goggles. But of course, Fred thinks you might be able to just pull it up. But I don't know. I don't know why, how we'd be able to, because I don't have no. Well, let me go see. But I am gonna cut it. Either way, I'm gonna cut this piece of steel with that with that thing I rented. Just so y'all can see it, and plus because I rented it. Let me go get a big crescent wrench. can't even find my pressing wrench or my dang block pliers. I know they're in there, but where? So, I'm gonna go to the mechanics over here and see what they got. All right, let me see. Oh, let's see what's going on here. How y'all doing? Who's in the house? All right. Jason Gadget, what's going on? David Bradshaw. Good to see y'all here. Joanne, thank you for showing up. Fred's trying to make it where we don't get to cut this piece of steel, but I'm gonna cut it anyway, even after we get it out. If we get it out, it's safer if we could get it out without cutting it out. You know, we got another one at the other end. We gotta figure out too. Those No, it's not. But I didn't know if they had one big enough that would just go over it and lock down good enough. What's that? Feel like it's stuck?
Well, I'm gonna make it run.
Either way, we can cut it. Here's an error. Here's an error.
The engine?
Yeah. Right there, so you put your neck right over there. Oh, there should be one sticking out somewhere. There you go. Yeah, just unlock it.
Wait a minute, right?
Yeah, I mean, you can try it. It ain't hurt to try it. It's still enough, but that big old tank will take 2 minutes. Now it's got a button to make it go.
Getting stronger, right?
Lock it down, see if we put it.
I think I just made it round.
Hit it down with the hammer. Yeah, and then hit it down
I don't know
tight.
if that's the right one. Let me get a couple
Okay.
of them.
There you go.
It's like a weird shape.
Right. Because we got chewed off a little bit. Hope everybody's doing good, y'all. I know y'all excited to see the steel machine going. I'm going to do it. I'm going to cut the steel. I'm going to cut some regardless. I'm going to have to, I'm sure. Because even if we get this one bolt out, I'm going to have to cut some of this steel to get the second bolt out. But the less steel cutting inside here, the better, actually, tell you the truth.
That's the one I had.
If it goes on a little bit, take the hammer, see if you can knock it down tighter a little bit maybe.
It's too big. I think that's straight though. This ain't gonna work. That thing's probably rusted in there.
Alright, that's alright, we'll go ahead and cut it off.
This is-
I got the water hose right there, we got the fire extinguisher. So, we're good. Plus, my viewers are dying to go, well, we want to see metal cut, that's what it says in the, it's clickbait, we just cut no steel. I'm just playing, y'all. Alright, let me go get the saw. We're gonna get the saw, y'all. Okay, kids, don't try this at home. Hey, I want you to hang out though, in case you gotta run over there and turn the water on. There's a fire extinguisher, see it like this? You didn't know what kind of fire happened. All this old stuff there all the time.
You can start working on that other one down there if you want to try to get it out. This looks like it might come out easy. Alright, y'all, look at this Mac Daddy. Gas power. Steel cutting machine. Like a sort of like a chainsaw, but not. Alright. Make sure y'all can get a good view of this. Oh yeah, that should be a good view. Alright, get ready to see some sparks fly, y'all. Let's see kind of a plan of attack here. And right there on the side, alright. So I put my face mask on, y'all. I'd be breathing in all that if I didn't. Look at that. This thing's slow, but look at that big old hunk of steel it's cutting. Give me a second. I gotta get a little bit more gas. Boy.
Call, please.
Oh, the Pepsi sold out this time. You got me drinking rusty old Coke. I'm just playing. I'll drink. I prefer Pepsi. I'll drink a Coke. Budget?
No.
Yeah.
Wow, it's gonna take a while to cut that.
Oh, yeah, man. I didn't think so. I thought it was going to be, I knew it was going to be a while, but I didn't know it would be that long. Oh.
Cutting switch.
I got one here right on the other side of the door.
I don't know how to use it.
Oh, I do, but I'm scared that torch might, yeah, man, that's really, yeah. It gets out of hand. It takes 8 gallons. I don't know if y'all know that or not, y'all. It takes, for an economy size tire, it takes the equivalent of 8 gallons of gas or 8 gallons of oil to produce one economy tire. There's so much petroleum product and rubber tires, they go up like a quick. Oh, I will show y'all this too, though. Y'all remember this rat's nest? That was up there. See how I done clean? Remember it had hanging wire? I done cleaned it up, got it all junctioned in, all pretty. And that's another one of those LED lights we put in. Now these LEDs, they last for 10 years minimum, and they'll last longer than that, but they guarantee for 10 years. And they're 8,200 lumen.
and they're 90 bucks a piece. You can buy, if you buy 10, you get $9 off, so you get one for free basically if you buy 10. Anyway. All right, we'll get back to cutting, y'all. I'm gonna take a sip of soda.
Put the mask back on. Come on. I'm gonna see if I can find some starting fluid.
Dang, I can't believe I can't find the starting fluid here. What's wrong?
Just need some breaker block.
Uh,
get my big green pair, right, and clamp on it, and then
Your big what?
my big green pair of offset, the panel lock.
Put it on the side.
Should be on the side or in the back, in one of those buckets. Come on, crank, man. He's gonna drive me crazy. I couldn't find those spark fluid, Joe. Why won't you crank me all of a sudden? You're gonna be kidding me. You have it.
Yeah, it's probably shit gas.
Y'all bear with me, guys. I'm trying to get this stupid saw working. Spend all that money renting something and then it run for a little while and stop. Boy, bear with me. Shoot, that is an airplane. I have one in. We can think where's that. There you go. Dang, what'd you do? Dig up the, dig it to the ground? Wow, that thing's full of that oil or water?
Yeah, I'll look at squeezing it or what? What's going on?
Is that oil in there or water?
I don't know.
That's oil. Wow. Wow. Tank over the floor, over the valves. And bear with me, I'm coming. All right, I'm going back to huh? What happened?
We're getting this out of this.
Oh, I know, right.
What do you think?
No, that goes to that's theirs.
Oh, that's
Yeah, it goes in there. Spark plug looks like it's the original one that came with it. Hopefully I can get this thing running again. If not, I'm gonna be not too happy. Y'all pray along with me, Lord. This thing works. Well, I can't get this stupid thing to crank back up, guys, so I'm gonna go around back and start doing some electrical. I'm gonna let it sit a little while. I don't know if it's flooded. They gave me gas with it. It was running fine until I took their gas can and poured more gas in it, so it's probably some bad gas they gave me. So I put some of my own gas in it. That came from the rental shop. I put my own gas in it that I had it. I know it just got like 3 days ago, so I know it's good. So let's see. So we came out, we're like I said, we're replacing the old blown out 8-foots and putting in LEDs. So coming back here, Fred was staying ahead of me, pulling out all the old lights. And I'll go back in, and then he'd hang them, and then I'd come wire them in, because he can hang them, but he don't do electrical right now. I'm teaching him, but still gotta finish these right here. Oh, I see. Yeah, I see what you're talking about. I'm probably just gonna leave that one like that. Maybe go down beside it. I'll make that choice in a minute. But anyway, I'm talking to myself, y'all. So yeah, kind of sucks because I need to do that cut steel and then come out and hang all the stuff first, so he'll have time to hang some of these lights. But of course, sometimes when you rent stuff, that's what happens, because you know people don't take care of the stuff they rent, because it ain't theirs, it ain't yours. You know, when you rent, a lot of people don't care. Or it could be like I said, they gave me bad gas. Oh well, it ain't the end of the world, y'all. All right, let's see who's here. Oh, Joe Cole, David Bradshaw. It's a little too much. Been a minute. Glad to see you here in the stream. All right. Country Boy News. You need to call me. See, he's going to call me. What's up with that? It's a little too much. Sydney Duran. All right. Thank you for showing up. Uh-oh. We got a new one. Tony the Tyrant Hunter. All right. I need a battery-powered LED shop light for my tool trailer. I'll definitely hook you up. Tell you how to do it. The best way to go. Make you a mod if I can. It'll let me. Well, for some reason it ain't letting me, but there you go. Add as moderator. Alright, so now Tony the Tyrant Hunter is a moderator. Thank you for being here. Big Tim Hill News. Jason Gadget. Stems Country Gal. I ain't got my glasses on, so if I'm saying that right, it looks like Storms Country Gal. I'm sorry, y'all, if I'm saying it wrong. Joanne. Alright, I got a good video rolling through. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I hope y'all are smashing that like button. I see some of you guys are. I know it ain't much of a great video right now, but Pissed Off Marine. Yeah, I had it going, man. That saw was cutting good. Sewer Dog the Patriot. What's up, my brother? Yeah, I'm trying to get this stupid saw going, man. It was working good, and then it ran out of gas, and I went and put some gas in it, their gas, and now it will not crank for nothing. And I took the spark plug out and cleaned it. Now I took their gas out and put my gas in, but I'm letting it sit for a minute to see if I can't get it cranked back up. But you see it? It was cutting it pretty good. It's just slow. Look at that hunk of steel, though. You know? It ain't coming up.
How it comes together.
Yeah, I don't either.
Unscrews, or this slides inside out, or this unscrews.
Right.
So I cleaned it all out, but maybe it was Allen.
Yeah, no, you did the right thing. I mean, we don't know. I ain't never worked on this stuff here either, this type of stuff. This is all hydraulic stuff. That's hydraulic oil in there, I'm sure. So, I'll tell you what. Get the hand saw, the hand grinder. And
Is there a lot of oil in there? Yeah.
well, yeah, I think it's all right. I mean, I'll do it. Just get it out. Just get it out. Get the hand grinder out. Make sure it's got a good blade on it. Because I'm gonna see. We're gonna have to do something. We're gonna have to cut it and then find a flat piece of steel to put over top of it and drill it down to the concrete so they can walk over it. You know what I mean? Meantime, put a little tiny piece of wood, at least smaller than that. And but yeah, grab it. I'll do it. Yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah, you good? Take your time. Take your time, Bubba. Take your time. I'm gonna continuously try to get this running. Stupid thing, man. It's about to drive me crazy, yo. Guess he's gonna have to give me another day's rental on it, which he will. This is a nice guy, man. I don't know what happened to this stupid stream, guys. It went off all of a sudden. Yeah, I guess I touched it when I was moving it. It should be good now. Why you bandit? What's going on? All right, I guess we're gonna go. I'm gonna do some more cutting. Hold on a minute. It ain't right there in the. It ain't right there. Well, that's where it should have been. Ah, crap. Let's see. It's got to be right back here then.
I haven't seen it.
I'm trying to remember the last place we used it. That's the jam saw. Got to look at my van again, y'all. It's a wreck. Got to clean it out again. Every time I do, it gets to be a wreck again. It might be in one of those buckets or in that box. Where's that box? I mean, the other day we had pulled some stuff. We put a lot of stuff in the buckets and stuff like that. Oh wait, this is the box I'm talking about right here. Hold on. It's got something in it, but I don't know what. I remember where I used the grinder. I used it just the other day. Huh? Yeah, go ahead. I don't remember what store I used it at. Huh? Well, that's what I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think where I used it at. What it was that I cut. Oh man, I'll tell you what, this is being an aggravating day already. Let's see. Must have left it wherever we use it, because otherwise it would be in the basket where we always put it, you know what I mean? So it must.
I don't remember using it. That's the only place we've been. Besides here last week, but we didn't use it last week.
Right. I'm trying to remember what I did use it. Oh, now I'm trying to remember what I used it on. Huh? I don't know, probably. I have to look. Some of them's got their toolboxes out there. Oh, I don't care about that. Taking Crotaville locks all up here. It's got to be in here, though. Unless it got left. That's all I can think.
What's under there?
Go ahead and end this.
Someone's over there.
Alright, guys. I guess I'm going to go ahead and end this stream. This is becoming a cluster. I can't find my handheld grinder. I got so much junk in here. How about in that blue bucket? Okay. How about in that rigid box right there? I can't find that box right there in front of you. Yeah, I can't find my dang tools. So I'm gonna have to do some looking around, and I know the battery's gonna go dead on this phone soon, like it did the other night. It don't have a long battery, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut it. But listen, I love you guys. I hope y'all have a great day. I'm glad y'all stopped in. I appreciate the ones who showed up. Have a great day. God bless everyone.